Hey there, sweet friends. How are you guys doing? Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Paula. Hey, Tammy. Can hear you. Oh yeah, I was rooting around in some bags again. I was like, oh, I totally forgot I had got these cute little animals from Hobby Lobby the other day. Look how adorable. We got some little lamb. We got some cute little bunnies and some little chickies. Hey there, Fabi. Hey, Charlene. How are you doing, Bethwin? And glad you could join us tonight. The internet and everything's working good for you. It's awesome. Love that shirt. Thank you. If we have the apron on, we don't see that it has, Valentine's hearts. But hey there. Hi, Dee Dee. Hey, Natasha. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it. I have a couple things planned for tonight. So I was going to do my live one here for a bit. And I should be able to finish, in the hour and then head over to Facebook to make something else, which is going to be really exciting, but that'll take a bit longer. Hi, Michelle. Love the crafts tonight. Everybody's done so fantastic. So welcome to the CCC playlist with the host, myself and Tammy. So glad to have you guys here. If you missed anybody from tonight, you can always go to the Crafty Creators Community channel on YouTube or the Facebook group page. Oh, that was a mouthful. Let me catch my breath. So I haven't been on here in a while, so I was super excited. All right, so the first thing, what I'm going to do is I have this little crate. I had this for like forever. Where did I get it? Oh, I got this from Hobby Lobby. It was 50% off. So every other week they have these 50% off backed by like the dried florals. So I got this for $5. And then I got these from Michael's recently for 50% off as well. So I'm going to use those and some other florals. And I'm going to put my bunny. I had this one for quite some time. I can't remember where I got it because I had it for a while. But I was thinking I could put this in the middle. I'm going to raise it up, put this guy in the middle. I'm going to decoupage my crate here. And then I can either use him. If he's too big, then I can decoupage these cute little bunnies here, which are, they're salt and pepper shakers. Like I guess they're glass or porcelain, or I guess they're like porcelain. Yeah, so I can totally use those instead. Or I can use these cute little animals that I showed you guys a moment ago. Though I have something in mind for those that I was going to work on tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm going to start by getting this decoupage. Let me sit this stuff down because I have way too much stuff up here right now. Let me move this. All right, so let me grab my paper. I'm thinking to either do, I could do some rice paper, some napkins. I think any of those would look great. So subscribe and thumbs up. Yes, please. Hi, Gigi. Hey, looking good, girl. White looks good. Thank you. Hey there, May. And hopefully I got everybody. I apologize if I didn't see everybody. Yeah, so I'm going to paint this up first. And I'm just going to use a little cream. Some cream chalk paint there. And then I'll decide on what I want to use to decoupage one here. This one doesn't want to come out very well. Let's see if the white will come out. Let's just see. Oh, yeah. That works. That certainly works. Let me go ahead and put this one up. Well, now I've done lost a little piece. I can't lose that because I've already lost my lid. I'm using this little like peg thingy to put in there. Alrighty. Come on. Makes it a little difficult with the nails for sure. Okay. Oh, I forgot my gloves. I gotta grab my gloves here real quick. All right. How's everybody's day going? Hi, Denise. Hey, sweet friend. How are you? How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for being here. And if you wouldn't mind to spread the love, or as we can say over here on YouTube, if you can share, that would be fantastic. I do like that there's not quite as many, you know, silly rules of things we can't say. Certain things I totally get, but, you know, there's some things that's really goofy. Like you can't say share, and it's like, that's just stupid. I mean, sorry, but that's dumb. All right, let's get a brush. And this one is good. So, yeah, I mean, I like that it's wooden. Totally like it, but, you know, I mean, it wouldn't be me if I didn't change it up and plan on doing a little decoupage. So I'm just going to try to get that done really quick. And it just needs one coat because I am going to, oh, you know, Chippy would have looked pretty on here. I should have done that, but it's a little too late now. Let me get all up in these little grooves because it is dripping. Got a little drippage here. Good to see all of you. I know, we're so excited to be back. I think we're going to be able to be here next week as well. So that'll be exciting. All right. I think I'm going to do some faux rust on its lines. And I don't mind if it has the paint on it right now because it's going to be covered. But it's lined all the way around with this metal, like a metal strip with little nails. So I'm going to do some faux rust on that. And I really love doing like some, you know, like floral arrangements. So I've been wanting to do one that kind of looks like, you know, a bunny is in like a garden kind of thing. So I could do even like a little sign or a tag, you know, talking about a garden or something. I think would be really cute. I think it will. But you guys fill me in on how you guys been, because I feel like I know some of you guys I've seen. You know, some of you ladies I've seen on Facebook, but not all. So you guys have to let me know how you've been. It's been a while since I've been on here. I really do want to have some time to start getting back into being on here more often. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. And then on Facebook, I just hit 20,000 recently. So that was exciting. Super duper exciting. I feel like I'm splattering paint. I certainly don't want to do that. Definitely don't. Okay. And then on the inside, I'm just going to do a little bit, like not even all the way down, just the very top, which probably won't be shown, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Let's see. Hi, Cindy. Hi there. All right. So, you guys will have to tell me how your day is too. How's the weather? All the things. Got to have that convo going, you know? Makes it more fun that way. Instead of me talking to myself. All right. So, today was super busy and crazy. I swear, I can't even get like time for myself to dye my hair. I would like to like finish decorating for Easter. I might as well not even decorate this year because it's like, it's almost here. I can't even believe it's almost here already. By the time I put, well, actually, I'll keep the Easter stuff. Well, not necessarily if it says Easter on it, I'll take that down. But all the spring stuff I will keep up. So right now I have it piled up in boxes and totes in my studio. And it's been here for weeks. And I have yet to have a chance because it's been nonstop. Like, I just want to have like a full day of no running, no like anything aside from just getting some stuff done that I want to would be great. Hey, Paula, thank you for spreading the love and sharing. I appreciate that. Yeah, so today I had to go to the dentist again. Just recently, let's see, last week I had dental surgery. So I had to get an extraction, a bone graft, like all this stuff. So then, you know, I get the stitches in, I get the flipper, which is just a fake tooth thing until I get my permanent thing in. And then the whole thing has been just nothing but a nightmare ever since I got it done. I'm on antibiotics and, you know, different things. And so I went today because there's a hole in my gums, like not even where the stitches are, but like up above it, there's totally a hole. So weird. And then it had like all this collagen stuff around. It was just like driving me nuts. So I went in and I'm like, something's just going on. Like it's not seeming right. Well, I have dry socket now, so that's fun. So they ended up not even numbing me. They decided that they wanted to scrape and poke all around and then do all this stuff and then put this dry socket paste, like the whole 9 yards. It was so painful. I hated the whole thing. Like I have really regretted doing this. Seriously. I could have actually lasted. The tooth would have been fine for probably at least another year or two. And, you know, the dentists, you know, they just wanted some money, apparently, because they're always like, yeah, get this, get that. And it wasn't even a hurry, honestly. But now I've got it done, so it's too late now. So I have to hopefully get this thing healed up. It's not healing very well because, of course, I'm a smoker, and that delays the healing, which is a bummer. All right, let me heat this up because that's all good to go. I just need the one coat. Greatest sign of long life equals teeth and good health. It matters. I hate going to the dentist though. I'm always going. It's so annoying. I have like this hereditary thing that from my mom, like a bone loss kind of thing. So it's not so fun because the gums, well, it's like receding, you know, gums and stuff. So you got to get the scaling and all the things. And it's just always so painful, everything I get done. I have very sensitive teeth. And when I go in there, they give me the, you know, the needles to numb it, the Novocaine and whatever. And it doesn't, it takes a lot for me to get numb. I mean, this one time, I almost had a heart attack in the chair because they gave me so much. I think it was about 12 or 15 shots in one time. Well, over the span of a couple hours being there. But it was so much that literally I thought I was going to die. I was breathing real heavy. My heart was pounding like literally out of my chest. You could see it, like with the napkin thing they put on you. I could see it pounding out. It was just horrible. But anyway, so yeah, I get like where it, you know, it takes a while for me to, I just have a high tolerance to this stuff. So it takes a while for me to get numb because they'll start working on me. And I'm like, I totally feel that. That hurts. So then they have to give more and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's always not fun going. I don't even like getting cleanings done, honestly, but of course you gotta keep up with the maintenance. I'm just getting the excess off my brush because I still had a bunch on here. All right, that's good. Quick little dry. Oh, you know what I was thinking? I could put some feet on here too. That would be cute. All right, so I'm not going to worry about doing the faux rust right now on the metal strips. I'm going to put my paper on first. So then I decide if I want to do some, hi, oh, my sweet Rose here. And you can comment. That I've heard dry socket is very painful. Yeah, I've been dealing with quite about like a lot of pain. I was at Rose's house this weekend and I didn't even bring it. Like I forgot some of my medicine and I was like, man, I just am in so much pain. It was just horrible. But now I know why. Like, so they gave me this like this syringe thing and it has this dry socket medicine in it. So in case I start getting really like a lot of pain, then I take the flipper off. I have to shoot that stuff in and then put the flipper back on. I always wear the flipper anyway, like 24/7. I just take it off to like brush my teeth. But I definitely don't like it off at all. I think it's ugly. Who wants to be missing a tooth? Not me. Nightmare. So, yeah, so I'm like trying to avoid even dealing with any of it. But of course, you know, you got to. Gotta deal with it. I just thought of something really cute I can use. Once I find it here, I'm going to show you guys. So I'm looking through all my rice paper from Digital Deco Designs. Sorry, that is not true. Decoupage Queen. Decoupage Queen. And I did post my links. I think the one, oh, it's going to be so cute. I hope I didn't, I don't think I used that one. Let me see. Boy, I wish I had some more room up here. They all want to keep sliding off. All right. Here's all a bunch of Easter ones that are super, super sweet. Got new, beautiful prints in. I mean, even these little, these are perfect for tags and stuff. The Easter minis, and there's so many. Look how sweet those are. I just love them. Okay, so I have 2 of these. Here it is. This would be awesome if I use this one here. Now, I do have 2 small ones. This one here. I do have 2 small ones of that. But is that going to fit? I mean, it would fit on the side here. I could totally do that. It doesn't come all the way quite over enough. And then I have a big one, which is super pretty. Look at those bunnies. They're so cute. I miss my bunnies that Hannah got rid of because she was being lazy. All right. Because I was thinking I wanted to decoupage on here too. But the only thing I really can do, I'm going to have to use the 2 small ones for the sides. And then I'll figure out something else for the little like slates slab things. I'm going to have to take these gloves off because they're in the way. Nitrous would help a lot. They should give me nitrous, honestly. Linktree. Thank you, Bethwin. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I totally should get that. The nitrous. I've only done nitrous a couple times. When are you giving up? It's my 10-year anniversary this year. December 1st. 10-year. When am I giving up what? What do you mean? What do you mean, friend? 10-year anniversary for... I'm totally confused. I'm totally confused with it. Yeah, I haven't had the nitrous stuff in a while. Let's see. For my wisdom teeth being removed, what did I have? I had... was I put to sleep? I think I had the nitrous for that. If I'm not mistaken. I think I did. Yeah, so I wanted to do some kind of like nice, like garden kind of scene. So I feel like these are going to be perfect. Actually, there's this mini one on here too. I could do that. That would be great. So I got this one here and this one here. I feel like those will be perfect. I'm excited about that. I was going to do 2 of the same one, but that doesn't make sense because this one would totally work too. And then I do have like little, oh, I could put a fence on the top. Oh my gosh. Now I'm coming up with all these ideas I'm thinking of. I could totally put a fence going across the top. Maybe. If it'll look good. I think it would be cute though, because there's a little picket fence in here. All right, so I'm going to just use my water pen here. I don't usually plan too much out, as you guys know. So I kind of just come up with the ideas as I go along. So I get really excited when I kind of think of certain things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be so cute. All right. I need my other water pen. Would be great. Is it in here? It is not. I just used that last night, so I'm wondering, where is it? All right, let me move these papers here, because I don't need those right now. But if anybody is interested in any of the papers here, it is from Decoupage Queen. And then I probably might use make a little sign sticking in the flowers, and use one of these garden words here. I think it'll be super cute. All right, let me put this to the side. And I had my water pen here at some point last night. But where is it? Goodness. I might have to run and get some water in the, I don't know where it is. Unless I accidentally put it in the other jar. Let's see if it's in this one. They're all empty. Okay, I'm going to have to fill it up real quick. I am so sorry, friends. If you can just give me just a moment, I'm going to fill this up really quick. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to even bother. Let me just use a paintbrush at this point. There's some water on the side. I'll just use that. Go old school with it, right? Haven't did that in a while, but it certainly works just the same. All right, and then I want to take the white. I'm just getting all the white off. That's all I'm doing. This is called the Garden 4-pack. I like to have those nice torn edges. Get that nice fraying and the fiber showing. I'm obsessed with, I mean, all things decoupage I'm obsessed with, but I absolutely love tissue paper and, sorry, rice paper. That's what I meant to say. Though I do love tissue paper as well. But rice paper is my favorite, though. I just like how it looks when it's torn. All right. Yeah, so I have these little watering cans and all these little, like, cute little wooden things from Dollar Tree that I think would be really cute on here. And then I could do some faux rust and some faux moss. All right, so we got that one. And then let's get this one here. And then I'll figure out what I want to do with the sides. Whether it's a different paper, a napkin, I don't know. All right. Bethwin can chat and Discord and catch up. Yes, would be fantastic. When Miss Mandy coming over to get on there anymore, Crafty Peep. Hi, Liz. Hey there, sweet friend. How are you? Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I have 2 of these because I have something in mind of something else I would like to create with these papers. with the little minis that I think would be super cute. Okay. All right, now just get the top here and good to go. All right, what should I do for this the slats? Little slate slat thingies. I'm wondering if I should do some kind of other paper. I don't know. I'm going to have to put this on my table because I want to make sure that both of these are being seen on my table. See, I originally was going to do something like put it on here, but then, I mean, of course, most of it's not going to be shown. And, you know, so I'm going to have to either pick a different paper or just use pieces. I mean, I could use pieces of the other one of this. And then I do have the big one. All right, so now I'm just going to wet the edge here where my paper will need to be taken off, which is right here. Because I can just kind of piece the papers together. You know, just use little strips of it and it'll still be cute regardless with the little stuff like this. This piece is left over, so I could totally use that. Music to my ears. Hi, Teresa. Put picture on a large cardboard side. On the sides. Cardboard on the sides. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this one here. All right. It's gonna be so cute. Now this doesn't cover all the way, but I could either piece it with, you know, some other stuff, or what I might do is do like some I could do some moss paste or textured painting or something on the side. All right, now I need my brush. I feel like all my stuff was, where in the world did my stuff disappear to? My brush, or my water, you know, my water brush, and then where in the world did I put my decoupage brush now? This doesn't even make a bit of sense. I either take it up to wash it. Wait, it must be still in my jar because I didn't wash it. That's where it is. Ew, it's really gross looking. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not going to use that one. I'm just going to use this other one here. Let me pour it. I'm going to have to put my Mod Podge in a squeeze bottle. This one. Oh my, that is way too much. Let's get some of that back up in there. Definitely a lot. All right. Yeah, certainly didn't need that much. That's for sure. All right, and then I'm just making sure it's in the middle. There we go. Yeah, I went to the dentist today, you know, the oral surgeon, and got all that stuff done. And then I, you know, rushed home because I had to pick up the kids, got off of school early. So I had to do all that stuff. And I always have to go to the post office like every day because they still didn't put our mailboxes in yet, which the lady at the post office did say that they are getting ready to. They just need to like give us our keys and stuff for it, and then they're going to start delivering, which will be awesome. So I'm looking forward to that because I have to run over there all the time. I mean, it's right by the house, so it's not a big deal, but you know, if it's like a lot of people and stuff, don't feel like waiting in line for all that. Okay, let's get it. Right, wet that again. Over here. Yeah, and then I had to do all that and then hurry up and race because I had to make it there before, you know, they closed and everything, and before I took the kittens to their vet appointment. So then I had to race to the vet appointment, and I'm like, my goodness, like I just need a break for a moment. So then I get back and I'm trying to like do 1,000 things, and then you know, get the kids together and just do a bunch of stuff before I can even, you know, go live. So basically my day just flew by again with all the different things I constantly have to do. Right, and center that. But the kitties did really good for their appointment. They absolutely loved them at the vet. Like they were doing a photo shoot and everything with them. They were like, oh my gosh, they're the cutest. They're the best. They're so tiny. They totally did a photo shoot when they took them back to trim their nails. And they were like, you know, with your permission, we would love to put it on our site, you know, put it on Facebook and all too. And so I can't wait to go on there and check them out again so I can save them because they were so darling. If you guys don't know, if you just, you know, if you don't watch me on Facebook, and we got 2 new kittens a week and a half ago. They are brother and sister. They're a bonded pair. They're very, very cute and adorable. One's an orange tabby, and one is like a gray, black, and like a brown kind of mix. The orange tabby is the boy. His name's Basil. The girl is Primrose. And they are so, so sweet. My gosh. I just love them. All right, so I'm going to get the other paper for the sides here. Oops, I was looking for that. It was totally stuck to the side. I love this paper. Look how pretty. All right, we got that one. And that one. All right, and then let me grab the other one here. Because I feel like it just would look really nice to kind of have those on the sides too. So I'm going to grab the other, that's the other 4-pack. So I'm going to not use that, but I think I'm going to use some of the bigger one. If I can find it. Come on. Here it is. There it is. Yeah, I think this will be great to use on the sides. And I'm going to try to use like the top and kind of work my way down with the strips. All right. So I'm definitely going to use these 2 pieces. How does this go? Goes like that. All right. So we got birds, little bird houses. Adorable. And these are a great size for it. So I'm definitely going to use that. And then, hey, Susan. Let's see. My grandson is going home. We're celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday to your grandson. Well, just got on. Finally figured out how to do it. Well, I'm so glad you made it on. Oral surgeons, final plan. What is the let it heal, and then I have to get the permanent tooth put in after. Like, they did the bone graft, they did all the stuff, but it's just going to take a bit longer to heal. So I don't get to get my permanent tooth in for like months, unfortunately. I have to deal with this stupid flipper thing. But, you know, I guess it could be worse. Though I absolutely can't stand it. I mean, I'm starting to get used to it now, but it's like such a pain to deal with. Okay, so put that on there. Actually, let me just save those pieces for now, because I feel like it'll just be quicker to kind of put this on here. Yeah, I feel like that'll be better. Okay. All right, so I'm going to just take off the white. I don't need that. And once I get that off, I think I might just, I was going to like actually cut the little strips out, but I feel like it's just going to be much faster just to put it all on there and then kind of deal with it after. You know, either like the burn technique or, you know, something. Something to get it off there, but do a little sand in, whatever I got to do just to make sure I get those little slate, these little areas in here empty or clear. Clear them out. Okay. So I'm not taking the white off all of it at this moment. Just so I can try to get this on pretty quickly. Oopsie. Okay, and now a little Mod Podge. Hey, Sandy, or Sandra, sorry. Well, I mean, however you like to, Sandy, Sandra, either way, right? It doesn't matter. Liz is back, so an implant, yes. Definitely an implant. Cute names, thank you. I know, I always, like, I call you Sandy all the time on Facebook, and then I see that it says Sandra on here, so I'm like, well, should I call you Sandra on here? I'm so used to calling you Sandy, so... Yeah, I have to get the implant. So they did the extraction. I have the flipper thing. The flipper is basically kind of like when someone has false teeth and they can take it in and out and they're like their teeth are on this piece. That's pretty much what it looks like, but it's just one tooth on it. And I really am not excited about it in the least bit. And then it just kind of turned out a little bit worse than I thought it would. With having to deal with this dry socket and all. It's like, oh my gosh. And then the hole that's on there right now, they said that, I think I'm actually, yeah, I'm just going to put these down on the edge. They said that, because I thought they were going to have to stitch it back up, but they actually took the stitches out today. And they said that the hole will heal up, you know, but I have to go back in on Monday just to make sure that, you know, see how things are looking. I was like, why didn't I just get it done like during the winter? You know, I'm going to be like traveling and stuff the next couple of months. Like, why did I even bother getting it done now? I mean, I just don't even know what got into me, honestly. Silly stuff. My tooth wasn't even hurting. It was fine. All right. That looks good. Looking good, friends. I love this paper. It's so pretty. I'm totally using dirty water to get these off. What's a little paint water? That shouldn't hurt, right? Do I need a little bit more on here, I think. I need a little bit more over here. All right. Yeah, so Tammy, you were saying that the cats' names are cute. So those are actually two names that we were when I was pregnant with Arya, that I was kind of throwing around. I was like, oh, I really like these names. And, you know, I was like, oh, Hazel, like different names I was kind of throwing around. But, you know, nobody really liked them. And then I was watching Game of Thrones and Pretty Little Liars. And I came up with Arya. So then everybody agreed on that. All right, that looks good. And then, but, you know, I really loved Primrose and Basil. I thought those were great names. So the adoption people, or the people that like run the rescue and stuff, they actually, hold on, let me dry this real quick so I can flip it. They actually picked out those names. So I felt like it was just meant to be. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love their names. Like usually, you know, we change the names. Like we always change the names. But this time we did not change them at all because I absolutely loved them. All right, so I dried that. And now this one will be perfect because it shows all the garden stuff and all. And then it doesn't have the bunnies on there. I can use the bunnies for something else, which is great. So that'll come to right there. It's like a tip of the bunny's ear. I'm going to try to bring it down to right there. And around this edge, like I could have scooted it up a tinge more. But I'm going to put some moss, some faux, do like the faux moss paste or whatever. So I'm not going to worry about having it all the way to the top, just so that I'm not taking off part of the bunny's ear, because I would like to use that on something else. All right. Okay, great. All right, so this is what I have left. Super cute. And let me get these white pieces off. It's just a little bit of the white left down here. Okay. And then I had a little tear right there. So I just have to be careful not to pull it. Right. Oh, I have to show you guys the piece I made last night. Oh my gosh, it turned out so pretty. I really love how it turned out. I'll be happy to have it behind you. Yeah. Oh, for sure. A dry socket is when the clot, which acts like padding, as your socket heals, as the bone fills in, the padding has been removed. Open, exposed, basically air exposure to the bone. Yeah, pretty much, except for it had it kind of grew this like weird membrane kind of thing. It was very strange, like this white thing. And so I don't know if they were scraping that off today or what they were doing, but it was mighty painful. All I know is that she was digging in there. So I don't know if she was trying to make it bleed. She said, you know, I need you to bleed. I need it to bleed or whatever. So it was quite horrific to say the least. I was sitting in the chair. I'm like squeezing my arms, my hands. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And I'm like, okay, are you done? Like, this is so painful. So finally they were done, but they put this paste stuff in there and they shoved that all in, and that was like going all up in there, and it was just so painful. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, when is this going to be over? When? So yeah, it's basically not letting me bleed or anything, and it's just it'll delay the healing. So if I keep on getting dry socket, then it's going to be a problem. So long story short, I need to cut back on my smoking. Definitely. And put that right in the middle-ish. There we go. Perfecto. That looks great. Actually, it comes all the way to the top anyway. Nice. Loving that. This paper is so daggone pretty. Okay. Now I'm just going to get the sides down again. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize I went over the metal. Duh. Totally forgot. I decoupaged it right over that metal. So the metal is right here. I didn't even pay a bit of mind to that. But that's all right. I don't really need to have it shown. I can still do some faux rust if I needed to. And faux moss. I went to Dollar Tree real quick today. I was racing around. So in between my errands, I ran in real quick to get a couple of things I needed, like Spanish moss. I use a lot of during this time of year, especially. But like always, you know, I use it. So I did pick up 6 bags of that. Okay. Look at that. That is pretty. And then just make sure the bottom's done. Yeah, and then I have to get my house together. We have our family coming this weekend. So we're going to have a full house with 8 kids here for a week. So we plan on doing stuff for, like, when they're here, like go to the DC Zoo and different things. Isn't that sweet? Yellow paste. I got a root canal without painkiller and thought I would rather be in labor again. Ugh. So you did, wait, you're saying you got it done and you didn't put, you didn't get it numbed first? Like, how in the world? Or are you talking about pain medicine after? I've had so many root canals, it's not even funny. I would like to actually just have root canals on all of my teeth. That way the pain I have really cold sensitivity. So I'm like, well, if I just get a root canal on all of them, I won't feel any pain, right? But I guess, you know, you're supposed to avoid those. Not supposed to saw it out for getting one done. All right, so now I need to poke the holes in these. Though I really, really love the design. I feel so sad to do that. But I'm just going to push right through. I mean, you can totally still see what's going on here. I'm using my dagger fingernails. They're like claws. And then I wonder if, usually when I do this, the burn technique on the crates, it doesn't seem to want to work very well. But I'm going to give it a try just to see if it will by chance work. Let's see. Okay. Nice. It did work. I just got to be careful that we don't set off the smoke detector or the sprinkler system. Okay, smells like a campfire. I love that. I noticed that by the Tammy, by the lake house, or at the lake house that we're staying in on the trip, they have the bonfire pit and everything by the water out there, and you know, the chairs and stuff. We totally got to sit out there. I absolutely love bonfires. We usually have them all the time during, you know, when we have like company over and stuff for like summer, fall, spring even. All right, so that's looking really good. Absolutely loving it. And there, so now I'm going to fix this side up, push all that in. All right, how did I do it last time? Like this? I'd rather have an extraction than a root canal. Oh, not me. Oh my gosh, no way. Absolutely not. I would have a root canal every day than to have an extraction. Oh, I can't stand it. I mean, if it's like a back tooth, I wouldn't even care that much, but it's my front tooth. Like, it's one of the big ones in the front. Like, it's totally noticeable. I can't even take out this piece because I don't even want to show my family how it looks without it. Like, I don't want to, you know, be toothless. So I eat with it in, I sleep with it in, like everything. I don't take it out at all. I mean, not that they would make fun of me with it or anything like that, but I just personally don't like it. I think it, you know, in the front, like, why did it have to be the front tooth, you know? Like, if it was the back, I wouldn't even care. Like, it wouldn't even be a thing. All right. But root canal, I honestly take a Motrin 800 after a root canal, and I'm good to go. Like, there's usually no problems the next day. The only time I had where it was actually hurting was when I got one done in Italy. And I've never, ever since then, any other times, had, you know, before or after, had like pain like that. Because, I mean, if they do a really good job, you don't usually shouldn't have pain. Like, you get numbed up really good, and then the most that I feel of the pain wise is where they do all the needles, and that just lasts for like a day or two. All right, so that looks really, really awesome. I'm definitely loving that. Why did I close this? I have to put, I got to put my Mod Podge. Ooh, that was a little too much. Along my little slates here. Make sure all that's down good. Yeah, after a root canal, I never have any pain medicine. Just Motrin 800, which really isn't, you know, that helps with like the swelling and stuff like that. And I got to take that most of the time anyway because of my back. And then I've had to take it, of course, with this mouth stuff now, but I prefer not to take it all the time because you're really not supposed to. It'll mess up your liver and whatever else. So I try not to do that often, but with the dry socket being so painful, you know, I had to take it, you know, pretty much like around the clock. All right. I just wanted to make sure they were down really good. And so I'm going to do the same over here. Hi, Marilyn. Hey there. Going to have a beautiful time. Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's going to be fun for sure. It'll be really fun. I just can't even wait. Like, just to meet Tammy and meet everybody. Whoever's in Texas, you want to meet up? We'll see you in Canton. Yeah, it'll be a fun time. I wish that I was staying for a full week because I surely could use the vacation time, honestly. I mean, just to take a break from my daily life of constantly on the go, constantly busy, not having much time to even, like, literally, it's so crazy. The past 2 times I even got my shower and washed my hair, I couldn't even brush my hair out all the way. I had to pull it up, like, just brush it to pull it up. So my hair is super duper long and it's so knotted up right now because I had to just hurry up and get in the shower and rush out. And that happened the last 2 times now. So my hair is just a mess and I need to brush it out so I can dye it. If I get a chance to do that, would be great. All right, so these are, oh, hold on, there's a piece down here. How are you doing, Marilyn? And Michelle, I'm glad that you're feeling better. That is awesome. Yeah, I forgot to get underneath there. Right. Yeah, so the most part of this thing that takes the longest is definitely the decoupage, but it really wasn't too bad. So to do the floral arrangement, you know, shouldn't take me too long. All right. I'm loving how that's looking. When is your trip? It is in April. I was going to say August. It's in April. So we go April 26th. I fly in. All right. So there's that, and that, and ta-da, that. All right. So before I start putting my florals, and I do have some like the foam to put in, I am gonna put some moss effect paste. So I'm going to use Pent Art Moss Effect Paste. This is what they look like. Oh, well, let me get them right. There we go. So I have the light and the dark green. They also have an effect paste for grass. So it's just a different shade of green. And then I have stone effect paste in sandstone. Ooh. Clay and cement, and I just ordered some more yesterday, and of different like terracotta and some other ones. I really love the effect paste. You can get, I got these for $10 each, but you can get them for, I got the rest of them for like $8 each. So thank you, Fabi. April 26th. Yep, been here just crafting. Are you still making the you said you were doing the silly rabbit Easter is for Jesus? Are you still making that piece? That was funny that you and Tammy both had the same thing on your minds. Great minds think alike, right? All right, so actually up here on the metal strip up here, I'm going to do the faux rust. So let me grab that real quick. And I'm just going to use some dark brown basically what I always use. The Folk Art Painted Finishes Light Rust. And Waverly Antique Wax, because it is like that darker brown. Or you can use like burnt umber, stuff like that. Also, terracotta is a really nice one to use. Let me see. Where did I put that? Did I put it back? Or is it still out? I must have put it back. Let me look here. Where did I put it? Did I put it all the way up here? I can't imagine I put it up here. Let me see. What is this one? Oh, that's cinnamon. Well, that'll work. Huh, that's weird. Where in the world did I put that? I must... Oh, I remember now. It rolled underneath my table. I totally forgot to get that last night. It rolled under my table over there. Or my shelving. But this one is cinnamon. So that'll work as well. So I'm just going to use, because it's not that big of an area, so yeah, the terracotta would have been fantastic. So it won't take me but just a moment here to get that done. So I'm just going to use my stencil brush and go in with this one first. It's really, really thick because it's getting towards the end. So I'm going to have to kind of maybe mix in some water or something and loosen that up because I really love this stuff. But I actually just ordered, PentArt has a rust kit. It's like a rust effect kit. So I can't wait to try that out. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, this one is getting pretty thick. I do like all the texture though. But I mean, you could totally paint it black, sprinkle some cinnamon, and call it a day. Especially if you want to do it like super grungy. Like if I'm doing like really like super primitive, I would do that, or I would do the grunge mixture with the water. Sprinkle some cinnamon in, sprinkle, you know, your different spices if you want it to smell good. Use, what was the other one? Oh my gosh, look how thick this is. Instant coffee. Use your instant coffee, and then you can leave it in your jar. Just put it in like a, you know, container, sealed container or whatever, or I put it in a mason jar. And then you can keep it in there for a little bit. All right. But I have a recipe for a grunge mixture and a rust mixture. So the rust is not like painting the rust on. It's actually like you put your stuff in this bucket of this rust mixture and it rusts, you know, makes it rusty really fast. Fast versus like leaving it, you know, outside for like months and months to get rusty or whatever. So there is 2 of those recipes. Yeah, I usually don't have it coming out super chunky. So I'm just kind of moving that around a little. Just smashing it up in there. I do love texture, so I guess I definitely cannot complain about that. Alrighty. And I'm not going to do much on the sides here, just like very little bit. Very little bit. Oops. Okay. So I got all that color on. Now I'm going to use a little cinnamon, which I wish it was my terracotta. I'm not really liking the cinnamon one as much at all. I mean, I guess it's not too bad, but I really prefer to have that terracotta. But it's not bad when it's mixed in with this other one, actually. All right. Oh, I also ordered iron effect paste, which is like a brown, black, and red kind of mixture of colors, I guess. So I can't wait to try that out too. And that's Pentart as well. I absolutely am obsessed with Pentart products. I've started collecting like all the paints, all the different colors. I just love them. Very good, high quality acrylic paint. But then they also have a chalky paint as well now, which I haven't tried their chalk paint. I've been getting all of their different colors and shades of the acrylic. All right, so that's looking good. And then I'm going to come down here along where it's, you know, the white. And just get that a little bit. Oh, my love is texting me. He's like, "Are you still live?" And then he texts back a minute later. He says, "Oh, I see that you're on YouTube." And then he said, "Love you." Guess he's going to bed now, I think. I need a little bit more of this. I'll show you guys what I made last night on Facebook. It turned out really pretty. And it was a lot of rust. It took me quite some time to do that. Lots of dabbing, that's for sure. I know you guys that were on there last night watching me do it, you're probably like, "Oh my gosh, how can you possibly do more rust right now?" Like, it's just nuts. All right, now I'm getting the color just on the inside a little bit. And here, as long as I got that color up in there, doesn't have to be really dabbed. Now, the reason why I didn't fill in like right there is because I am doing the faux moss as well. So I just kind of was doing just like kind of a base kind of, you know, kind of a, you know what I'm trying to say. You totally get it. All right. Just going in with a little of the dark now. All right. And add a little bit over here. I think adding at least one little fence in here would be really, really cute because it does have the picket fence on the pictures here. So I do think it would be cute. Now I have this one here from Hobby Lobby, or I could do even a big one. It says welcome and has a bird on it, or two birds, and I could put that on the inside. I think would be really cute. I mean, it kind of blocks some stuff. I could do it like that. I think that's down pretty good. So you guys let me know what you think if you think I should do the small one and then I could do both sides, or just do the big one and have it, you know, just on one side. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should do both sides. I mean, I could do even all the way around, but I mean, it definitely has the picket fence in this paper here, so I think it would be awesome to have that. All right, the last spot that I have to get with this is right here. There's a little garden gate. So cute. All right, so I'm done with that. Should have gone through now. Good night, Charlene. Good night, Favi. Thank you guys so much for joining. Good night, Gigi. Sweet dreams to you guys. Okay. Yeah, it won't take me too much longer to do this now. Let me get this stuff out of the way. And I don't know why my stomach keeps on grumbling. Well, probably because I haven't eaten anything today. Duh. It seems to, like, it only grumbles when I'm not drinking my coffee. But if I do drink my coffee, then it's totally fine. It curbs my appetite for, like, literally all day. All right, so now I'm just doing the Moss Effect paste. And I'm not going to do as much. So the same with last night. So this is how it's looking on there. And then the sides. So I'm just pretending like that metal strip that was on here, that I didn't cover it. So like that's kind of the metal part. Let's see what I did the night before last, or when I was on, what was it, Sunday? I don't know. I made this the other day. I think that turned out super pretty. Look at the umbrella. And then there's a lady that is holding her umbrella. She's like, it's totally like Victorian, just so pretty. And the colors are really pretty. So this mixed media piece I just layered like all kinds of stuff. So it's got like a few layers going on with the papers and stuff. And then I used the punch, the tag maker punch thingy. Thank you. And then I made the little tags over there. And then last night I made right here, I made this metal, I used 2 metal trays from the antique store. Well, I get them from the antique store and the thrift stores. So I can't remember exactly where I got these. Oh, this particular one came from the thrift store. This one was Dollar Tree, actually. And then this one was the antique store. So this is what I made last night. And I did lots of the faux rust, lots of, you know, the moss paste. I decoupaged both trays. And then I put the nest in this little, it's another silver little, I don't know, saucer, I guess. And I put spring, I used the garden words from Decoupage Queen. And I put spring there. And then I put new life. Since there's butterflies and the eggs, I put new life right there and put the little thing on it, the little label cover. And then I used dried flowers and solo wood flowers. And I absolutely love how that turned out. I think it turned out so pretty. Oh, and I used texture paste as well. I did all kinds of texture on it first. And then I went in with the other one. All right, so I'm going to use my thing again here. And thank you. Hi, Marcy. Turned out so pretty. Thank you so much. That is beautiful. Also, doing it, Christy, you and Tammy, please post your finished event images. Well, dang it, Christy, you and Tammy, sheesh. It was fun to see your ideas come to life. Thank you. You guys are super sweet. I appreciate it. I truly do. All right, so now the white parts on here, I just am going over with a little bit of the moss effect paste. But you can use different shades of green, and then if you do want that kind of textured look that this paste has, you can either use the textured paste. It's called like fiber paste from Pensart. There's so many different things you can use for texture. And then you can do that first, and then you can dab on your moss, you know, your different colors. Or you can even just glue on some moss from Dollar Tree. Would work as well. Okay, so I got the dark on here now. And then I want to add the light. I absolutely love this stuff. It has like this fibery kind of stuff that is basically kind of like in rice paper. You know, like when you tear that rice paper and it has those little like shreds of, you know, fiber or whatever. Totally awesome. I really, really love it. Now these were still wet over here, but it's okay. I'm just still going to go over it. Get my corners. I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I absolutely love this stuff. When I'm starting to run low on the moss paste, I am definitely ordering more. I absolutely love it. It's been super fun to use, for sure. Okay, and then I'm just using a little bit of that in between these. Just a little. All right, now I'm going to get a little bit going down the sides where my new faux strip of metal is. And then get a little bit up in here. Okay, just about done this, and then I can put my florals in and my bunny. I kind of feel like even the two little bunnies would be actually really cute in here because it does have two bunnies in the print. So I feel like that would be kind of more fitting. But I do want to decoupage them and everything, so I guess I could just sit them in here for now, and then I can do, you know, decoupage after. But I've even used this paste for grass, even though they do have a grass effect paste, but I still use this one as well. So I'm just doing a little bit there. And you can even do it on the paper a little bit. Add a little bit on the paper. Coming down. It's so cute. Okay. Just need a little bit more. Okay, so I'm all done with this. And I'm super excited about how this is looking. I really love that a lot. If anybody is interested in where I, like my retailer of where I get all my PensArt products and all, send me a message and I can give you the link for that. All right, so now if I'm going to do the fence, the little one, I would just do like, just distress it a little bit, kind of dirty it up with the finishing wax. I'm not going to worry about, oopsie, I'm going to pull one of the little links off. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about doing all the stuff here, but anyhow, so if I put this inside, it'll be great because it'll be more. All right, so this right here, I'm going to cut that part. It'll have more of a place to glue versus just the very bottom. So instead of gluing just the bottom and putting it on here, which would work, but it would be more secure if I have it down a little bit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of that. My other glue tool just flew on the ground because the stand broke while I was traveling this weekend. Which is a bummer. Yeah, that definitely stays really much better there. Okay. Let that set for a minute. And then once that sets, I will just dirty it up is all I'm going to do. Nothing fancy or special. Okay, sorry I'm missing the comments. I made promises that you are not making come true. Oh no, what was the promises? Just jokes. Peeps, the silly sarcasm is just not translating. Some diorama artists mix scenic powder with PVA glue and spread it with a slap shaslik stick. Huh. Scenic powder and PVA glue. I've never tried that before. Sounds pretty awesome though. All right, so there's that one. And then put this one on. Okay, so this one I take off right here. I did buy a mold from Amazon that has a fence and it has grass. So I could totally even put the grass, make the grass mold and put it behind here where you can actually like see the grass kind of coming up from the fence line. I'm not going to do that right now, of course, because that'll take longer, but I think it would be really awesome to kind of add that. All right. Now, just need to push those over, pinch it to the side there, and then glue this. Oops, I forgot to pick that up. Meanwhile, getting glue on my carpet is always lovely. There we go. So cute. Ow, that is pointy. That metal piece there is very, very sharp. Nice. All right, so that all looks good. And I don't think I necessarily need to do like the sides. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do the sides too? And then I was kind of thinking, should I do feet on here or no? I wonder if I should do some feet. All right, let me get this other glue tool here. Can't believe it broke. I tried to glue the stand on last night, but it just was not working. Darn. I should have pulled that up more. Oh, jeez. Of course. I put this one a little too low. It probably wouldn't have been noticeable, but you know, then my OCD would have been kicking in like it just was. So I felt like I needed to raise this up a bit. This stuff is still not dry. Yeah, I had the other side raised up to the wire, where the wire is just right at the edge there. All right. Okay, that's better. All right, so now I'm going to put some moss up in here. And I want this to be raised up because it's, you know, it's going to be like a garden. So I don't want everything, you know, I don't want it to be low. I want to have it like nice and raised up. So I need to, oh, you know what? I got these one, where is it at? I wanted to try this out. This is one of the pool noodle knives from Dollar Tree. I wonder if this would work. I feel like it would work really well for this. Right. Oh, wow. That is nice. All right. And then we got green in there, so then it looks like grass. And then I'm going to put a little bit of moss up in here too. Yeah, that worked pretty well. So they have these at Dollar Tree. And then I got these. These are like by the cake stuff, I believe. It's like, I don't know, fondant stuff or icing, whatever it is. But I just put it on this little ring. And I can use it for my clay. Like I can totally just make some designs in the clay and stuff. I know, right? Cool noodle one. A new tool I need. It's awesome. And then if you're into clay, I mean, these are really, really cool to kind of give some texture, especially this one. And then these are to help smooth, you know, smooth stuff out. It's really cool. So those are Dollar Tree. New at Dollar Tree there. That thing, it worked fantastic. I didn't even have to heat up my styrofoam cutter or nothing. Like, it was great. Okay, so let me see. Let me grab some moss here. I need some moss. And then my greenery and florals and all that good stuff. I could do some Excelsior, but I feel like I don't know, that wouldn't really be like in a yard, I guess. So let's just do some green. Have a little bit of this stuff here. Oh my, that's the smallest amount of Spanish moss. And it could have possibly actually been the end of my bag. Unless I have, it's probably buried over on the side. I have a lot of moss still over in the buckets on the side there, but this has been kind of like one of my go-to bags where I just kind of have different ones in there. But I am glad that I went to Dollar Tree today to get some more, just in case, because I don't know how much I have left. But I need to grab that real quick. See where my bag is. Where is that? Where is my bag? Okay. Where is my Dollar Tree bag here, friends? I hope where did I put it? Oh my, I think I left them in the car. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. I totally left the bags in the car. It's fine. I'm just going to use this. I mainly just need to use some on these gaps on the side here. I do have some thin pieces I could slide in. Well, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to put this up over here. Just shove it on over in the corner and this side. And it's easier just to do it with gluing this versus like down there. There we go. Okay. Once I get my florals in here, then I can kind of see if I need to add any more, but I feel like it would be, you know, enough. Youch. That was just like glued right to me. Youch, youch, youch. I have a little bit of that hanging over. There. And shove that right there. Okay. And then since I have the Spanish moss here, I should check and see it. I should have at least another bag over there. But I'm just going to add a little bit of this like brown, green kind of moss, just like a little bit. Push that up on the side. Okay. Excuse me. Have a little cough going on. All right, so that's good. And now I'm going to start by, I can either put my bunnies in and then kind of work, you know, work around that and kind of build around it. Let me just put this back in here. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to need that. Well, actually, I need to put a little bit on the corner there, and a little bit in this corner. Okay. All right, this is what I have so far. Let me show you. Let me just show you what I got going on here. And we'll just toss that up in there. Okay, so got the fences, and then just did the moss just around the perimeter. I mean, you could even put some kind of like sticking out, you know, here and there from these. Would be cute, but so like I said, I wasn't too sure if I was going to do the little bunnies here, which are ceramic, and these are salt and pepper shakers, but I'm going to close the holes up and then I'm going to decoupage them. So I think they would be really cute in here because of, you know, I feel like they're a good size. And then I'll do like my florals around so they're up in a garden. Or could do a bigger one. Do something like this. Put there and then have all the florals kind of coming out. But the reason why I decided on the small ones was because it does have the two little bunnies in the picture here. Has the two little bunnies together, so I thought that would be cute to do. What do you guys think? You like the two or the one? All right, and then I'm just using my brown finishing wax to dirty up my fence. Because we certainly can have tons of rust and moss and have a crisp white fence there. So I'm just dirtying that up a bit. All right, that looks good. Very cute. Thank you. Cook boy, good cook, cook boy. I have such a cook, friends. Okay, I think this one is. Which one do you guys like? The small, the two small ones, or the bigger? Because even if they're not really showing too much, I could actually always put another little piece of styrofoam in the middle, just like a little small one in the middle, and have them raised, and then have all the florals kind of coming out. That way they're showing, you know, kind of showing up a little bit more. But let's just see. I'm just going to start putting some in here, and then we'll see how it looks. I'll start with some greenery and then do some florals. I did pick out these here, which are blue and green. These are from Michael's. And I thought these would be really cute in here, but that was before, you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it kind of goes with the vibe of this here. But let me think here. I'm thinking let me go grab some greenery. And nice idea, Bethlehem. Too small. Looks adorable. Thank you. Or you could glue all florals into the bunny coon style. Awesome idea. All right, let me see. Let me get my greenery and stuff real quick. Just a moment. All right. Let's see. Let me see. Goodness, there's so many different greeneries. I'm like, oh, which one should I use? If I can get this one out, would be great. I think this one would be a nice one to use. Oh my, I'm making a mess now. Alright, see if I want to use some of those. And this one. I'm coming, friends. Give me just a moment here. Just a moment. All right. I got tons of greenery that I won't even be able to fit it all because it's way too much. But I just wanted to grab, you know, some different ones here. These are way too plasticky looking, so I'm actually not really going to use those. If I was to, I would use some of the dark finishing wax and just brush it over it because it tones down that shine, but don't really have time for all of that right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and just put a bunch of different ones here. And then I'll see how the bunnies are once I kind of get started here with putting it in. If I feel like they're just not even being seen, then I definitely will lift them up. But right now, I'm just going to put some kind of around, and, you know, I just want it to look like they're in a garden. Frolicking in the garden, pretty much. I feel like they're going to have to be raised up a bit. I feel like that might be better. All right, so I'm just going to get a little, actually I'll just use a piece of this. And so it would be that one. And where'd the other one go? Here it is. And that one. Oops. Okay. Because then I can put my florals kind of going out of that as well. Actually, I don't think it needs to be quite as high. Let's see if that'll be good. Slices like butter. Spread that butter, friends. All right. Let's get that up on here. Oh, it's turning brown on there. That is some old moss, I take it. Okay. Yeah, so then I can kind of stick some pieces of the greenery coming out of that as well. So I'm just doing the greenery first, and then I can add in like a, you know, a little bit of florals, whatever I can kind of fit in here. And you can do this with any kind of container, any, you know, on any scale, you know, any size I think would look great. Okay. And then I'm not going to glue the bunnies on just yet because I do need to decoupage them. But I will sit them up there just so that I can kind of see what I need to do here. Take a little bit more off there. And just shove it up in there. Okay, we got this one here. Cute. Oopsie. Took a little tumble. Okay. And then I do want to put a couple pieces of this. I got from Michael's. It was originally $15, and then I got that probably like 50% off. But you get, it looks like succulents. It's awesome. You get so many. So, I mean, you could totally just take like a few little bunches off of there and use them as succulents, or just, you know, put them in wherever. But they're pretty awesome. All right, so I'm going to put that up in there. Okay. And I am going to actually like glue that in, only since there's no stick there, or, you know, wire stem thingy. Oops, that one's coming out the side. There we go. Have those in a weird place. Okay, put that up in there. And let's see. I think I'll put this one in the back, actually. That one. I got one there. Okay. And I do have some of these wispy, fun little pieces here. I'm just going to kind of like just add in a little bit of height to it as well. And then just some like fun little, like wispy, wispy little things here. I absolutely love these too. These are really awesome. And I just need a couple off of here. If I can get them off, would be great. I put these in like my vases a lot with like the other flowers and all and greenery, and it just looks really awesome. All right, so we got that one. And let's do a couple more. I just kind of like lean over. They just kind of flow really awesome. I do love those. All right, I need to put in some color here. So I don't know if I want to put these with the eggs and stuff. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I feel like it just doesn't really go with the vibe of this, is my opinion. But what are you guys thinking here? I'm gonna grab some florals here. Let me put this over. I'm just gonna set these to the side for now. I think I want to do some dried. I do have like some different kind of dried pieces that would be awesome in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save those for something else. I'm not really. I have some pink ones too, but I used them in this one vase, like watering can kind of thingy. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple of different things here. Ah, fallen. Gotta craft the lamps over here. All right, got these. I got a bunch of dried florals from Hobby Lobby the other day because they were 50% off. I think I'm gonna have to make this a little bit smaller. Kind of thinking a couple. Oh, guess that can go in too. Kind of thinking a couple of these little fun pieces here. Maybe I'll do a couple more of those. Yeah, and then I dry a bunch of them myself. I could even do like a butterfly flying, little butterfly. Let me see. Let's see. I got these one brown things that are really awesome. So I put some in here because I went on a trip to my bestie's house this weekend. And so I just put some in here because I was going to use it, but never did. But I got these are pretty awesome. They're super like soft and like kind of feathery. But these dried florals here, I got this really tall, awesome. I don't even know what it's called, honestly, but it came with tons and tons of it. It's a really tall one. And it's originally $30, but I got it for $15 because last week it was on sale. So I am just going to kind of toss a couple of these up in here. Just to make it, you know, just like all the kind of flowy kind of stuff in my little garden here. I gotta have a sign too. Gotta have a garden sign. Welcome to my garden or something. I don't know. I do have the words from Decoupage Queen, the garden words, which are pretty awesome. All right, I think that's good for those. Maybe I'll put in a couple more of these little ones here. These, I got a huge bundle of those for $5 because they were originally $10. All right. Sorry, I'm not seeing all the comments right now. I was trying to kind of hurry up. I think sometimes I'll have to have a friend come on and join me on here. Can kind of hang out, read the comments, help out with the comments and stuff would be awesome. Because I'm not trying to take your, you know, your whole night away by fooling around with the floral arrangement all night. That's for sure. Okay. I don't even know how it looks on the other side. I didn't even bother to look at all. Who knows? All right, let's do a little bit of this greenery here. I don't know if I'm going to do too much of that, honestly, because it's really not going to be noticeable. So I feel like it's just kind of a waste to use it in here. Let me see how it's looking back here. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And I feel like even if I wanted to switch it out to the one bunny, like I could still put the one bunny on there. All right, so I have a bunch of these too that are super. Oh, thank you. Hey, Christy. And Midnight Scroller is here. You know, I used to see you on Facebook a lot. Where have you been, my friend? Where have you been, Shay? All right. Christy, yours was super cute too. Oh my gosh, I loved it. I thought it was fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, so I have these other things that are really awesome. Let me show you these. All right, so this bag right here was $15 at Hobby Lobby. So I got these 50% off as well. And you get so much of it. And these are like one of my favorites. So I got a couple. I ended up getting a couple bags of these. I really love it a lot. I can't wait to do a wreath and put these on there. Because I wanted to do like a dried floral wreath with like the different ones I had dried out and the ones I had bought. I mean, even the stems are really cool. All right, so we need like the pop of color here. This is not wire, but I'm just trimming it down with the wire cutters here, since I have it out anyway. All right. And then stick in a couple of these here and there. So this is like going to be my kind of wildflower garden, I guess. As much stuff is in here, we're going to call it the secret garden. Goodness. Won't be seeing any animals up in there in a moment. So many of them. But it's coming together very nicely. Oh, I love this in there. That is like the perfect touch that it needed. I absolutely love this stuff. Put this across the front a little bit there. That's really cute. Yeah, if it gets too much with my bunnies kind of not showing up, I could always switch it out to a different bunny. But, I mean, so far I can see them. Now, those little greenery pieces that I put in earlier of like the succulent looking ones, those are kind of getting buried in here. So I really could have did without those. I mean, I can see them, but it is getting a little, it is getting a little crowded up in here. But I am almost done. I just wanted to put a few more of these kind of mixed in a little bit here. I absolutely love those. They're so pretty. Super pretty. Okay, let's put that back up in there. And I'm going to put some over here now. All right, that needs to just get. Seriously. All right. Let's put a couple more in here on this the back side. And this side here needs a little bit up in there. It's looking like a I'm so sorry, virtual hug. I was working 2 full-time jobs, back down to 1 full-time job. Then 3 of my grandparents decided they all were going to heaven at the same time. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am so sorry, my friend. Wow. Goodness, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. Like losing, you know, 3 of them back to back like that. Oh my gosh. That's just awful. My prayers are with you and your family, my friend. I know it's a lot going on in here, but you know, I feel like it is like, I don't know, I just really love it. It totally looks like a wildflower garden here. Or just even like, I don't know. Just, it just looks awesome. All right, let's put a couple more on this side, and then that will be good to go. Yeah, so I'm going to decoupage the little bunnies because they are, I mean, they're salt and pepper shakers. I at least need to cover the holes up. I'll fill those, and then I can just decoupage a little something on them. I'm not going to go too crazy with, you know, like, you know, if they're just sitting in here, I don't need to do too much to them and go all out. Like, just do a little. All right, let's take a gander here. And then I do want to see how it would look if I put the other bunny, just to kind of see. But I think that looks really awesome. All right, well, let me show you first how it is with them here, because I kind of cleared it open a little bit. But here it is with them 2 sitting up in there. Super cute. And then we're going to see how it looks with the other 2. Or the other one. Since he's bigger, let's see how that looks. His big self's taking up the whole garden. No, I think it looks adorable. And then I could even do a couple, like a little bit of moss on him. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling him. What do you guys think? The 1 or the 2? Because I could always do these 2 in like a different kind of, like a little basket, and kind of do a little bit of, you know, florals and greenery, and then have them in it. And then have him or her just chilling here. I can put a little moss, put a little crown. I wish my garden looked like that. Me too, friend, right? Me too. Fabulous. Aw, thank you. Super sweet. Yeah, I was kind of thinking to put some feet on here, but I don't know. I guess I don't really need feet on it, right? Might be a bit much. All right. Yeah, these florals, the dried florals, are amazing. They're really, really amazing. And I have some in like different colors as well. But you guys liking? One looks great. I like the one. Okay, that's what I'm kind of thinking too. All right, so are you guys thinking feet for this or just leave it? And then let's just put a crown on her. Put a little crown. I think would be super cute. I have different sizes here, so I'm going to see Aww. Oh my gosh, this bow would be a darling. Look how cute this bow would be on here. On the ear. Wouldn't that be super cute? I love that. Or I could put it on the floral that she's holding so that she can have the crown. Oh, it's so cute. I do love that. I mean, she doesn't really need a crown, right? The crown's really cute, but I don't know if both of them's going to fit. I think it would be too much, definitely. It's a hard decision. Okay, so I could do a crown across the front. And then the bow, see how she's holding the flower? The bow could be up on her, oops, up on her flower. Like she can hold her flower with, and then it's like a bow on it. No feet, no feet. Okay. So, it looks so cute with the bow up there too. But I think I'm going to have the bow down on the flower. And then just the bow. No crown. And then I could also even do like a bee, or let me see, or like a butterfly up in the garden. A little bling. I could have that going across the front. So we're love the crown, bow on ear, just bow. I know I love the crown too, but the bow does look really, really cute. All right, so since her flower is going over on this side, I'm going to put her bow on the opposite side so that it balances it out. Yeah, I mean, the crown looks so, so cute, but this bow, I feel like is kind of meant for her. It is just adorable. All right, so we got the bow. Got the bow on there. And then the bee. And these are totally dazzled. And I do have my link is in my description for the Totally Dazzled and the Decoupage Queen. But I'm going to use this bee, that bee on the front. So, I mean, I'm just going to put it like, do I want it on the fence? I can't put it on the flowers, really. That's not going to work. So I could either do it on the box. I guess I'll do it just on the side of the box here. Kind of towards the top front. Sliding. I gotta hold it in place for just a moment. Alright. Okay, so then what I'm thinking is for her flower, she could have a little teeny bling piece in the middle of her flower. I got like little crosses. I got this little teeny flower. Let me see how this would look. It's like a little small flower. Oh, wow. That really shot across. All right. I think that's going to look really cute. Yeah, I love that. All right, I'll show you guys as soon as I get it up on here. right. Needs to be raised up a little bit more. There we go. There we have it. My goodness, it's so cute. Yeah, I think the two bunnies in there is really cute, but this definitely, I feel like this one definitely is like just meant to go in there. Especially with it having like so much of that wildness to it. Kind of like me, you know, a little on the wild side. No, I used to be. Not quite anymore, friends. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I mean, something simple, like just a little bit of bling. It's just too daggone cute. All right, now I could put a butterfly on the other side or another bee or something, but I don't know. I feel like it's, I feel like it should be fine. Like I'm not even gonna keep on worrying about, keep on adding stuff. If I was to add anything else, I would do the sign. Or also I have these metal, I have these Tim Holtz metal word bands. Let me see if there's anything on here that would kind of go with this. Live in the moment. Dream as if you'll live forever. Capture life's moments. Life is about creating yourself. Possibilities begin with imagination. The journey awakens the soul. That's for the Christmas one. I used this for like a Christmas one, so I did rust on it. And those aren't in here. That was the only Christmas one I just popped in, you know, put it in there. Embrace imperfection. Live the life you've imagined. Reality has limits. Imagination is boundless. Encourage your hopes, not your fears. Enjoy the journey. Okay, so I'm not really feeling those, but I do have an idea of what I want to do, which I think is going to be perfect. All right, and then while I have her out and about, let me see. I think I'm going to use the garden words here from Decoupage Queen. These are all, it's on rice paper, and it's all has to do with a garden. And I think I'm just going to do like what I did with the plate yesterday. I ended up adding it after my live, but you see how it says new life and it's in that plate cover? So I have like tons of those plate covers, and I think it would be really awesome to put that on the front of this. And then I'll just pick out a word to put in there. So let me get one of those. Let me see. Where's the plate covers at? Here they are. All right, so I have these in my Amazon shop under hardware. I have the ones with the pulls, and these ones are just the antique bronze, you know, simple little plate cover thingy. Or not plate cover. I keep saying plate cover. It's a label cover. Totally keep saying the wrong thing. All right. Oh, that was two of them. Let me go ahead and put that other one back. And then I'll just get a word that will fit the size in here. This one says Secret Garden. Could do that. Let's see. Life began in a garden. Could just use the garden. Yeah, there's a bunch of different stuff. So it's like grow. It'd be kind of hard to decide. So I guess I'm just gonna do because there's like sayings and there's like just single words. I'm just gonna do garden. That is it. Okay, so let me get the water for this. And do I want to do that top one or the small one here? I'll just do the small one. Okay. Then I gotta be real careful. Don't want to rip the other ones. There we go. And there we go. Perfecto. I love these garden words. They're awesome. Decoupage Queen also has some other words. I can't remember exactly what those words are called, but they but they're like regular sayings and words and stuff like that. Okay, where is... Oh. All right, and then on here, on this little cover thing, I'm just going to do a teeny bit of the rust on it. Since I have the rust kind of all over the other stuff, I might as well, right? So I just did a very small amount. Let me dry that. Okay. And then here's my word. So I'm going to decoupage the word onto the box here, the little crate. Decoupage that first, and then I put my cover on that. And I just need a very small brush, like it's really quite small. So let me put this stuff back so I can stop crunching into it. I keep hearing that bag like noisy as ever. All right, I have to turn it towards me for a moment just so I can see the middle. Okay. There we go. And then I'm just decoupaging on top, or, you know, putting the Mod Podge on top. And then label cover. I got it right this time. Label cover. Woohoo! All right. Sometimes these nails can get in the way a little. Let's put that there, and there we go. Oh, it looks so cute. Goodness. I love it. Make sure it's even. Okay, let me show you how that's looking. I think this turned out so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. So there's that. And then the only thing now that I have to do, the very last thing, is, let me put, my goodness, that thing is so annoying. Without a stance, it keeps falling over. All right, I just need to put a little moss and then it's good to go. So let me just clean that Mod Podge off a little. I need a paper towel. Definitely a fun little project here, friends. Loving it. You don't have to do this part with you know, like the extracurricular. I wouldn't have to do the moss on here, but I mean, you know, I'm all about the details. So I just want to do like a little bit, you know, because it has this kind of faux cement bunny. So I feel like adding kind of a little bit here and there. Oops. Put a little too much right there. Let me dull that down a little. Put it up in the eyeball. All right, so I'm not covering like the whole thing. I'm just doing a little bit here and there. And then I'm doing the dark right now, but then I'm gonna just go in and use the light one over top. Maybe a little bit more on the footsie, the little teeny foot. Teeny bit on the flower there. I'm just about done. Why? Really? You're ridiculous with that. Asking me right now when you should be sleeping. Huh? Yeah, I'm live. Ridiculous. Seriously. Like, I totally have stuff to do, and now I gotta do that. I never have time for myself, friends. Like, this is the only time crafting. Goodness. Now Nathan needs me to do his hair for school tomorrow. He could have asked me that, like, way earlier. Goodness gracious. Unbelievable. I would have liked to have got to some messages that I'm behind in. Package up some mail. Like, would have been really great. But now I got to do all that. Well, the other day it actually only took a half an hour, so that's not too bad. It used to take an hour to do his hair, and then it went to 45 minutes. Now I got it down to about half an hour. I've been doing his hair usually like once a week. I'll do it. But I've been doing it for like forever because he has like really long, like curly hair. All right, so I think that's pretty good. Pretty good. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Just pounding away, trying to get that last little bit off of there. All right. And there we go. We got some moss on the bunny. There's the moss bunny. Love it. Yay, gorgeous. I'll have to check her out. One looks better. You like one better? Linktree. Thank you so much. Bees and butterflies. Thank you, Bethwin. Bethwin is super awesome. Always posting all the links and really just on it. Very much on it. I love how this turned out. I'm really excited about this. All right, so we got her in the meadow, our little meadow garden bunny. Super sweet. It turned out really cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. So pretty. Some things I just am like, after I'm like, wow, like that actually turned out really good. All right, so there it is, friends. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and for all the other creators as well. You can catch all 4 of us. Well, I mean, obviously you're here, so the other 3 you can catch on the CCC YouTube channel or on Facebook, and catch the replays. Of course, I feel like all of us kind of like, you know, you guys definitely have probably been on the other pages, but if you have not, for sure, you know, check them out. They have made super cute stuff. And let me see. You too, Liz. Sweet dreams, friend. One looks better. I'll have to check her out. What do you do? What do you do to his hair? What did I do with what? She has a bow one, and then I added her. I added some moss because it is a cement bunny, so I wanted to have a little moss up on there. So I really, I like it. I think it looks awesome. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and thank you, Bethlyn, for posting all the links and all the things. And you guys have a fantastic night. And your son's mate's hair, your son's hair. Oh yeah, fun. She's talking about son's hair. Oh. I was like, my bunny, it's moss. What do you mean? I have to brush it out pretty much. He's lazy and doesn't, so it's really curly, but it'll start getting kind of bushed out if, and he likes it kind of packed down. So I have to wet it completely, put a bunch of conditioner so it doesn't hurt him, brush it all out, and then he rinses it so that he can rinse all the conditioner because I use a lot. And then he has the the tighter curls where it's not all like too much going on. Because before he used to have his hair like where it was big old afro. Yes. I was like, the moss? It's moss, friend. All right. Sweet dreams, friends. Love you guys. And it's 11:30 now. I was going to go on Facebook, but now it looks like I'm not because I have to do his hair and all. So looks like I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be on there tomorrow. Thank you, Miriam. It doesn't straighten it. It tightens the curls. So when I brush it all out and it's all wet, the curls bounce up and it gets like a tighter kind of where it's not all like poofy, pretty much. I'll have to show you guys pictures. I know he gets weird about me posting pictures, but I think it'll be fine just for like a before and after. I'll sneak and do it. All right. Love you guys. Good night. Sweet dreams, friends.